The U.S. and Philippines Air Forces are reviving a combat training exercise after more than 30 years, as both nations grapple with China's growing military might. From May 1st to the 12th, American fighters will practice tactics with the Philippine Air Force in Exercise Cope Thunder. Welcome back to N.D.P News, your best stop for current international affairs. If you're new, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our future content. Thanks for tuning in. The exercises commenced on the same day as President Joe Biden of the United States and Philippines President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. held a meeting at the White House to discuss the deepening defense partnership between their countries. Within a year of Marcos assuming office, both parties have agreed to enhance American military access to 4 additional locations in the Philippines. The U.S. has also dispatched advanced 5th-generation fighter aircraft for a visit, and the two nations have cooperated on a large-scale military drill called Balakatan. This exercise involved over 17,000 personnel from the United States and the Philippines, as well as 100 personnel from Australia. During a media briefing on May 1st, John Kirby, the National Security Council's Strategic Communications Coordinator, expressed his astonishment at the remarkable progress made in strengthening this alliance and bilateral relationship. Resilience and renewal. The revival of Cope Thunder in the geopolitical landscape. Cope Thunder, an exercise that had been an annual event at Clark Air Base in the Philippines since the mid-1970s, had unfortunately faced a suspension due to the catastrophic volcanic eruption of Mount Pinatubo, which wreaked havoc on the airbase situated on the northern Philippine island of Luzon back in 1991. Consequently, the exercise was abruptly halted, and not long after, the United States made the decision to close the base altogether. Originally designed to simulate combat missions, Cope Thunder found a new home in Alaska, where it transformed into a northern iteration of the renowned Red Flag exercise, widely recognized as the pinnacle of training for the Air Force. However, breaking news confirms that Cope Thunder has returned, albeit in a slightly more constrained format. This year's iteration of Cope Thunder will witness the participation of approximately 160 airmen and a formidable squadron of 12 F-16 fighters hailing from the esteemed 35th Fighter Wing stationed at Misawa Air Base in Japan. The objective is to engage in joint exercises alongside the Philippine Air Force, as reported by Pacific Air Forces, PACAF. Remarkably, Clark Air Base, which was eventually reopened as a Philippine base, will serve as the venue for the 2023 rendition of Cope Thunder, marking a significant milestone in the event's history. A spokesperson from Pacific Air Forces provided additional insights, stating, "Various mobility aircraft will provide indispensable support for transportation and logistics during the exercise, although their direct involvement in the exercise itself is not scheduled." The focal point of this exercise revolves around the engagement of the participating fighters in diverse joint operations, encompassing combined fighter operations, the enhancement of interoperability with tactical units, and the augmentation of combat capabilities among the nations involved. It is essential to recognize that the United States and the Philippines share a profound bond through a mutual defense treaty, bolstered by a shared security concern stemming from China's increasing influence and assertiveness in the region. Speaking from a military perspective, Patrick Cronin, an esteemed Asia-Pacific security expert affiliated with the Hudson Institute, emphasized, "Undoubtedly, Cope Thunder serves as a resounding message that the Philippines is resolute in strengthening its Air Force capabilities for the sole purpose of safeguarding its airspace." Recent developments reveal that the United States announced its focused discussions with the Philippines regarding the potential sale of F-16 aircraft to address the nation's multifaceted requirements for a versatile and adaptable fighter fleet. Currently, the Philippine Air Force relies primarily on the South Korean-made FA-50, originally conceptualized as a trainer aircraft, to fulfill its fighter aircraft needs. Please take a moment to give the video a like as we move on. Beijing's aggressive posture, catalyst for Philippines' alignment with the United States. China, a nation with a long and enduring history of territorial disputes with the Philippines over various islands located within the vast expanse of the South China Sea, finds itself entangled in a complex web of geopolitical intricacies. Meanwhile, the Philippines, recognizing the significance of their association with the United States in terms of both reaffirming their sovereignty and maintaining a close bond with Washington, actively seeks to assert its independence. This partnership with the United States not only serves to bolster the military capabilities of both nations, but also facilitates the projection of power in close proximity to Taiwan, a region of strategic importance for the United States. Prior to the anticipated meeting between President Marcos and President Biden, the United States took a decisive stance against China, openly denouncing their actions involving the harassment of Philippine vessels by the Chinese Coast Guard. The United States unequivocally condemned these provocative acts, pledging its unwavering support to the Philippines and promising to furnish them with additional naval assets to strengthen their maritime capabilities. Speaking to reporters on the 30th of April, a senior administration official highlighted the concerning pattern of China's repeated incursions into Philippine waters, emphasizing the gravity of these actions and the profound apprehension they evoke within the Philippines. The official also conveyed the Philippines' earnest desire for reassurance and an ardent commitment to preserving peace and stability, especially during this intricate period. Notably, China's immense economic growth and stature on the global stage have prompted experts like Cronin to assert that it is imperative for the international community to assist the Philippines in developing a robust air force. Given their status as a burgeoning economy and a steadfast ally, the Philippines require support in attaining the necessary resources to establish a competent aerial defense system. The visit of President Marcos to the United States serves as a clear manifestation of the administration's unwavering dedication to fostering a mutually advantageous defense arrangement, while simultaneously prioritizing broader bilateral cooperation beyond the realm of military access. It is worth noting that the aggressive and assertive behavior exhibited by Beijing in the region has played a pivotal role in propelling Manila closer to the United States. The actions and policies pursued by China have left the Filipinos with limited options, compelling them to seek collaboration with the United States to safeguard their national interests. Zach Cooper, a respected China expert affiliated with the American Enterprise Institute, asserts that China's actions have inadvertently made the situation more conducive for the Philippines to forge closer ties with the United States. Over the past 5 years, the Philippines had attempted to engage with China in the hopes of encouraging a shift in their approach. Regrettably, China persisted with its aggressive stance, leaving the Filipino population convinced that their most viable course of action lies in collaboration with the United States to safeguard their interests and protect their sovereignty. I know you enjoyed the video because you watched it to the end. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Thanks for choosing N.D.P News. See ya in the next one.